Yeah, I gotta say, Hobart, and you know, I grew up in Glen
So
Park.
it's Hobart, right? It's not Hobart?
No, it's not Hobart.
Hobart?
Usually when somebody says that, we know they're not from the region. We're gonna head out to the Farm to Fork district. We're gonna go out and see a couple of our farms. We're actually gonna go back to the country a little bit. Sometimes people don't realize that in Hobart we actually have a beautiful area where we have a lot of vegetable and farm where you can actually do you-pick type stuff. Strawberries, blueberries. You know, we like in Hobart, we like to be diverse. So you can either have the urban fun, the big box shopping, or you can actually get out in the country a little bit. And we're going to make a right here, and we're going to go down through our Farm to Fork district. I want to show you. We've got.
You never knew it was going to be this popular, a Farm to Fork district.
No.
Years ago, when these businesses started,
oh yeah,
that wasn't nearly as trendy as it is now.
And they were here when nothing else was here. I mean, you know, they were, when you would travel down on Route 6 back years ago, that was about the only thing along this passage was the farm. Show you something laid back and enjoyable to take your family to.
I've never been out here.
Really?
No.
Yeah, you need to bring the wife and come out and do a little manual labor, you know.
She got me doing a lot of manual labor already at home. This is at least more enjoyable. You get to eat blueberries when you're all done with the labor.
That's right. Yeah, there they are. Might want to honk in them. Well, look at this. They got all kind of little...
Yeah, it's a whole little village back here. Okay, let's go check it out.
All right. Yeah, see, they got obstacle course, and then they got the little city over here.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And it's like a little, like you said, it's sort of like a treasure that not a lot of people know about.
A lot of people don't know. You know, this is something to be able to bring, you know, your kids, grandkids out and really make a day of it and have some fun. And that is a shooting range where you shoot cannons with using vegetables. Look at, see he's shooting some right now. Now what's he shooting out there?
We're shooting beets today.
Beets?
But I was telling her that I want to partner with the city and get like a picture of the mayor's face or like a Johan or something.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got one for each of you.
Wow, you didn't have to do
that. For
that.
a month in here.
Thank you. They're
Wow,
delicious.
that is so
yeah,
kind
thanks
of
for coming out. I
you.
appreciate it.
Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye.
You know, it's just another thing that we want to brand as a part of our community. Kind of honoring, you know, the years and dedication of our farms and how important they play a part. Not just in our community, but really the region. You know, our farms, I mean, that was the backbone of this area for many years. Now we're coming up to the county line orchard. This is an amazing place, especially in the fall. There's children's literally just hundreds to thousands of kids here learning about the orchard. They have a petting farm. They have all kinds of stuff here for the kids. And you can see all the trees, they're all coming into bloom for the fall. The apple trees, they go all the way back. I mean, literally, as far as you can see.
And they've expanded, I think, a lot
they
in
have.
past years in terms of planning.
Yes,
I remember Ryan Richardson took me on a tour here one time.
Yes.
And I don't remember the number, but it was just some crazy number. Like they planted 40,000 trees last year. Or some exorbitant number of just how much they've grown.
It is an amazing undertaking. Through through here, we have a lot of the car lots, new car types. Now we got right there is going in, that's going to be the Tractor Supply. That's going in right now, being built. Then, you know, once you get down here past the car lots, you have, of course, Stardust Bowling Alley. How many decades have people known Stardust? Of course,
but like you said, a lot of people might think, "Oh, this is Maryville."
Yeah,
and it's not.
It's not. It is not. This is all Hobart. It just seems like it's always something going on right now.
And how have you been able to, you know, mall areas, major retail centers are definitely transitioning, so to speak. Some are struggling, but it seems like in this area, most of these are getting filled back up pretty quick. If one's struggling, it seems like somebody else is popping up with something new.
You know, and that's a good point to mention. With the e-commerce that has kind of taken the country by storm, I mean, just about everybody does some form of shopping online. And that is a concern for the, you know, brick and mortar stores. And that's been certainly a concern of mine, a concern of management in some of the big box stores and retail stores. In order to stay up with the e-commerce, is you have to have a destination. You have to have a place that people want to go. People want to see what they can find that maybe they can't even find online.
And to the taxpayer, they need to understand how important this area of the city is in terms of generating your tax base.
Absolutely. Yeah, because this is not a TIF district, so this is all full taxable area. So then we end now, our boundaries is Mississippi Street right here.
Okay.
So you're leaving Hobart, going to be going into Maryville. This is a $70 million high school. Beautiful building, state-of-the-art learning environment, classrooms, technology. Just, it's really an amazing building. We have National Night Out coming back here August 1st. We all come out here, have a big event. All kinds of events going on. Yeah, it's at where the police come out, fire, and we do a fireworks demonstration, all kinds of good stuff. Kids just love it.
And football's important to this city.
Yes, it is. At one time, there was a 71 game streak of home wins by the Hobart Brickies at the Brickie Bowl. 71. That's like 7 years that they didn't lose one game at home. That is just,
it's ridiculous.
And the Brickie Bowl back in 2003, they did a study of the best places in the country to watch a football game, a high school football game. So we'll go back left here. And when they did this study, it was the Brickie Bowl was number 6 in the country for the best place to watch a football game.
And now, what made you want to reinvest in the Brickie Bowl? There are certain people that would say, "Oh my God, it's too far gone."
And you're right.
It's going to cost too much, Mayor. You can't do that.
There was those comments, and everybody that was instrumental in making the Brickie Bowl what it was, the fans that for years never missed a game. I felt that love for that facility demanded that we in some way try to bring back the memories.
You felt like you owed it to them.
Yes. I played on that field. I had a lot of fun on that field. Got my butt kicked on that field too. You can drive on the track. You can drive around if you want. No.
So I get to drive in the Brickie Bowl.
Yeah, you can drive on. That's right. We redid all these stands back some years ago, about 2 or 3 years ago. We redid these stands. So when we get everything finalized, all this will be usable. It's going to be beautiful. We had the old ones, if you remember right, they were concrete. Mm-hmm. They were falling apart. They wouldn't have passed code with the state. for stands. There's people you'd be surprised how many people have wanted to be married out here because of their fondness for the Brickie bow.
Now you're coming right into
Yep.
something that you've spent a lot of time and effort
Yes.
redeveloping, your downtown.
Yes. And you look at it, when I came into office, it seemed like about every second or third storefront was vacant. And I really felt we had to do better. There had to be a way that we could instill an interest in prospective businesses, that willingness to say, hey, I'm willing to come here, I'm willing to make a go of it. So we started a program called the Facade Program, and it's where we would actually contribute 50% for people to improve the fronts of their buildings. And you can see where some of it's done, like the Librarium Cafe. Look how beautiful the front of you keep the history of the building, but you...
And that's getting great recognition throughout the region.
And you look up here,
here,
turn right here, and I'll show you. Yes. And you see some of these other buildings, the improvements. The Karate Studio, a lot went into just bringing that building back to life. There's been a lot. Look at the Spectrum building down here, and the beauty of that building. It's just the old way of, trying to build a building today like that would cost you so much money. If you turn here, we'll go down to the Festival Park real quick, and this is where we have our markets and concerts on the lake.
We got some new paddle boats out there.
Yep,
like
kayaks.
Kayaks. Sitting. So and this is great, not just from a park standpoint, but also from the activity center.
Oh yeah, this place is if you come down here this afternoon, towards evening, that lakefront will just be loaded with people. I mean, all over, people walking the lakefront.
And what did it take to get all this redeveloped?
A lot of years. And then now this is all going to be redone down through here. We're going to have a boat launch. Going to do some restoration of the shore. We're going to be putting in some additional playground equipment here. And then, like I said, here's where we do all of our entertainment. It's just always something going on down here on the lakefront. This hardly ever ends. Because everybody knows in the region, it's Hobart. But
how many different pronunciations have you heard?
Oh, I've heard it doctored up so many different. Hobart, Hobart, Hobart. You name it, people have doctored it up.